Actually, yeah. I mean, it was always just a huge dream, and like I always just every time I did anything, I was like, I want to play college basketball, and I mean, it's cool that it happened. I mean, not everybody gets this chance, and being so young, probably just thinking, oh, I can do it because I'm little. I can be the president. I can be an astronaut. But this actually came true, and that's really cool.
Can you describe the work effort, the ethic, and the amount of basketball work you had to put into this moment, Jen?
Probably. Well, yeah, a lot, I guess. Like when I was little, I probably put in more than I do now, just because I was so hooked. And so there wouldn't be a day where I wouldn't touch the ball. I'd constantly do a minute drill where I go under the basket. I got 2 balls on each side, and then how many I can get in a minute. And I always practice with Melissa's team, and I always wanted to beat everybody on the team. So I'd constantly practice that, and I finally got to the point where I was always at the top. And then, like, middle school came around, and I always, wanted to be the standout. I was such an idiot. I wore, long socks, sweatbands. I was really into it, trying to, look like the pros, I guess. And then, my older sisters stepped in and said, okay, you got to quit wearing that kind of stuff. And then they always told me I was good. And we always had this, competitiveness between all of us. We couldn't do anything without it being a competition, whether it was first one to the car, first one to jump up and get something from the top of the barn. Everything's a competition with us. So I think that really helped in the aspect of everything. And then high school, I weightlift a lot. My dad really encouraged that. So I think that helped more than anything really, because if you're not strong, then you're just going to get pushed around anyway. So I think that was a big step. And then I guess I got to thank my parents. I got my speed from somewhere. I think I think it was from my mom actually. But I mean, without that, I could just be mediocre. Because of my speed, I find it easier to make plays just because, you can, but yeah, but.
Before we talk more about your physical talent, who were you trying to dress like when you were younger with those high socks and the armbands? Was there someone that you were trying to model yourself after?
Oh, I have no idea. Honestly, I can't even remember, but I don't know why I thought it was so cool, but yeah, I don't have any specific names.
All right. And with what you're able to do on the basketball court, obviously that's what sets you apart. Do you see anything else that sets you apart as far as in addition to your physical talent?
I'd say my basketball IQ. If I see something that could potentially be there, I'll either give a head nod or just eye contact for a girl to go somewhere. Then I can make the pass. I think I have good court vision, just in general, and I think that's the main thing. I can get along with almost anybody on the team, and I think that helps too, because if you don't get along, you're not going to have success. And even if 2 girls are fighting, I'll step in and say something, and you just got to get along, and we all just got to be a team, because it's not just me out there. I have to have some help for my team. Do
you feel you're walking into a Green Bay program that's custom made for Jen Wellnitz because of how athletic Kevin's recruits usually are?
I think so for sure. They run a buzz defense. So they just run around like crazy, and that's my kind of style. So.
What else do you feel you need to do to get ready for college basketball, and so you can walk in and make some kind of impact?
Get even stronger. I'm strong now in high school basketball, but college basketball is a whole nother level, and I don't know. I think that's the main thing I'd have to work at. Oh, and I need to learn to shoot. I can't shoot to save my life, so I'm really going to practice on that. And my left hand too. That's true.
How big a relief is this day to have behind you now?
It's huge.
Is it?
Yeah. Now I can enjoy my senior year. Don't have to worry about who's watching the stands or if I have to play good or anything. I'd like to play good, but
right.
I don't have to have as much pressure.
But in a small school, that was always the kind of the cloud, wasn't it? That does anyone notice? I'm good, but does anyone notice? Does anybody care? Is that what you always thinking?
Yeah, I always did, and that was always the biggest thing. I always thought it's got to be hard to get into this college basketball stuff because they have to know your name and stuff. So I'd like to thank the Moans for introducing AAU to me, because if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have played at all. So I know it's bad to say, but if Carly didn't tear her ACL, God only knows if I would have been in this position today, just because she got hurt, so I had to come in, take her spot. But yeah,
so when she went down, they looked for someone to fill her spot, AAU?
Yeah, because her dad recommended me, I guess. That's what they told me. They said her dad knew of me from South Wayne, so they called me, and I don't know, I was really skeptical about it at first, and so then me and Mike and my dad and all these guys, we all had this discussion. I always thought I would just play a little, like the close tournaments, but then, you know, I learned to love the girls on the team, and it was fun playing, so it was great, but yeah.
Last question is, what do you expect out of your senior season?
I want to beat Kim's scoring record for the school. That would be awesome. And if I don't, I'm going to hear about it for the rest of my life, so that's the main thing.
So there's a big carrot dangling out there.
Yeah.
Which could come back to haunt you at Thanksgivings and Christmases from
big
now till the end of
time.
time. So how much do you have to go on that?
Do you know? Yeah, I don't think it's a whole lot, but
okay.
I hope to do it.
All right. Well, Jen, good luck with that, and congratulations.
Thank you.